Kitty Mayo.
I have copies for everybody.
Okay.
Good morning. I recognize a few of your faces. I've worked with some of you on some other legislation regarding children, and I'm here today. My name is Kitty Mayo. I am the founder of Georgia Protective Parents. We are a nonprofit, and we are a group of concerned Georgia families who advocate and with the legislators on reform for courts and state protection for children. I am here today to stand in unwavering support of Trey's law. Our organization represents families who have walked through the fire of the Georgia court system to protect their children from harm. We have seen where the law works, and we have definitely seen where the law does not. Today we are discussing one of the most dangerous failures, and that is non-disclosure agreements. In the dark corners of our legal system, these gag orders, if you will, have been repurposed as a tool to buy the silence of adults who were abused as children or even witnessed this deviance. Today we are asking you, is an institution's reputation worth more than a person's life? My stance on this isn't just based on my work as an advocate, it is also rooted in my background. I am a pastor's daughter and a former children's pastor. I have spent years working with church staffs and seen the inner workings of the organizations that are built and promise to be safe havens. I have seen the bad side of silence, and I have seen what happens when an organization is driven by misguided sense of protecting the mission instead of protecting their flock. They have to choose a settlement check to ensure a victim never speaks again. When we silence the survivor, we don't just protect the abuser, we empower them. We allow them to move from church to church, from organization to organization, from community center to the next, when there is no public record of their wreckage that they have left behind. In my experience, this is a slow burning trauma that destroys the survivor while the institution pretends the problem has been solved. An NDA tells a survivor that their pain is a liability and their voice is a threat. Tragically, Trey died. He is no longer here. He's no longer here to advocate for himself, but we will. But his story is a haunting reminder that while an NDA may protect a balance sheet or a company's image, it can break a human soul. We cannot continue to allow our legal system to facilitate the spiritual and emotional execution of survivors. As a founder of Georgia Protective Parents, we are taking a stand because we know the cycle that abuse thrives in the dark. When a predator or negligent organization knows that they can settle their way out of public accountability, the incentive to change never arrives. Opponents of this bill may argue that NDAs provide closure for family, but as someone who works with protective parents every day, I assure you there is no closure with gag orders or NDAs. True healing requires the freedom to speak, to warn others, and to ensure that your nightmare isn't repeated to the family next door. Georgia has the opportunity to lead. I was raised as a pastor's daughter to believe that the truth sets you free, but our current law allows the truth to be purchased and locked away in a drawer. By passing Trey's law, you are declaring that in the state of Georgia, a child's safety is not negotiable and is not a commodity. You are telling survivors that their voices are more valued than an institution's PR strategy. Let's stop protecting the bad actors and start protecting the children. Let's pass Trey's law and finally give truth the light it deserves. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am.